4, 5. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Untold. Nope. Horizon Forbidden West, episode 14. Or is this 13? Can't remember. Gosh, it's so hot in my room. So, after this, 2 streams remain. So you can see him at the very end of level 28. I think we're gonna be good enough.
So, we're fighting immortal.
Yes, we are. Hello, Gaia. How are you today?
Welcome back.
Oh, the pulse generator.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Let's go. I'll be kind of sad again. Because Horizon was one of the games like, hey, I knew nothing about this game. This was pretty cool. Let's play it. Erica was another one of those games I was along with Control. So I'm kind of sad. What would a new game be?
Aloy,
Yeah? Oh.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
When am I gonna get to talk? Because it seems like it's just the important people. Do. Here's my song. Here's my little song.
Hello again, Aloy.
Hello.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
It's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then. The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a particularly strong occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. One in the museum appears to have been sufficient. given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there. So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings no matter how aggressive. Indeed.
Nope, no, there's too many. I'm not doing all those.
Okay,
We're
people.
done.
It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
My gosh, there's so many. So I've noticed we have 3 missions left, yet there's only 2 hours, and usually one is an hour. So they all have to be really so one of them has to be either really short or something else. Would have to be this one, wouldn't it? Because we just have to fight the robot that stands out, so it must be this one. This must be the short one. It's a mountain. Where's a pterodactyl? I'm a triceratops. We're already in. Okay, it must be definitely this one then.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy,
Yeah.
I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I get
my
the all
team.
clear. Signing off.
I like having a team now.
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Can't be this to do.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Just paying my butt last game, so I'm gonna be paying my butt this game.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Ow.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Oh, you're trapped now, Festus. In here.
Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
Ooh.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engage autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
knew it.
Get ready.
Here they come. Time to fight.
Oh, it's easy. Easy. Oh. This one giving me really. I mean, I don't mind. These are easiest. These have been more of a challenge. No. Oh no, I didn't collect any berries. I did not collect any berries.
Get back.
Where are the 10,000 of health potions I have? I should have like 5 or something. Where are they? Are they all? Oh, they're probably all on my thing, aren't they?
Over here, you!
I've heard this too. It's a final thing.
Aloy, get a hand over here. Throw it away from Beta. Stay back. Get back.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Over here, you!
Okay, I don't collect any berries. I should have collected berries. This one would be annoying. Gosh, let's hope these are the only ones. Taking down one is easier. We should take down the smaller one first.
I'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Look, see, 2 right now.
Stay back.
What are you wounded?
Get back. Over here, you!
Are you okay, Aloy?
No.
Aloy, need a hand over here.
What are you wounded?
Oh, come on. I need the berries. I really would hate it if I have to go back to my load save to where I was, and then it's just I have to repeat all the cutscenes again. But they're definitely just all going. The potions are just all going into a box. If I die again, I'll probably
I'll stay
do it.
here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful!
This girl.
Stay back!
Aloy! Help!
Get back! Over here, you! Aloy, get a hand over here!
Oh, too bad.
Draw it away from Beta!
You. Aha, look who's dumb. Question mark.
Stay back! Get back!
Oh good, my next game is ready to download.
Get a hand over here!
You know what? I am busy myself right now currently, so.
Draw it away from Beta!
There's no more fire!
No. Oh, don't kill me. Explain to me about Varus and
Over here,
helping
you!
you?
Aloy! Help!
Aloy, get a hand over here! Having fun, Aloy? There! I've got this!
I hate you so much.
Are you okay? Draw it away from Beta! back.
That's all of them.
Gosh.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
I admit, this one was my fault. This was my fault.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back.
I did not pick up any healing items. That's just my fault. Let's try this again. Oh, actually, no, why did I try it again when I finished it? Alright.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus.
Oh, it's already been
Force it
30
out wherever
minutes.
it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Oh, I'm gonna be kidding me. That's unfair. I'm very excited for the last 2 streams of this tomorrow. That was horrifying. No, no. Duh. Thank you.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Oh, berries, thank you.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
We have full berries, nice.
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them. I gotta find a way past the shield.
Ow. I'll go over there then.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
The room is so big.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
There you go.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
I didn't think so.
I can get into that chamber if I go over the shields.
Where am I supposed to go? I know it's through there.
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers. Maybe there's a way over the shield.
Okay, how about this one?
There's an opening at the top of the shield.
Oh, I can't make it. Oh, okay, well that was not.
There should be a node you can override. Near the central plant.
It's very misleading.
I should deal with these machines first.
Nightmare.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
What?
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
That helps.
weak against? Come on. I don't know why they have that. It's very useless if you can't even look at them for long enough. Thank gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait a second.
Attacking checks. Emergency. Urge of pipeline.
control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
That was so annoying.
Materials 12403. Purge imminent retreat to materials A, Alex 5.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Failed safes overrun.
Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me
I
you're
like
getting
that little
close.
thing.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
He covered
Been
it with
smashing through a lot of
lightning.
machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
We could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Need mushroom soup to do, so why can't I get up here? I've never used that in my entire life for that, so I think it's a cheap move game. There's no way I would have known to do that unless it specifically just told me to.
Just one more upgrade. I need to drive Festus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it. Signal. Oh, here we go again.
This is all good. I'll try to get your access back.
Oh, great. Wait, why? She didn't do it before. You gotta be kidding me. I want my instant.
Focus display's distorted.
I just want to recharge my. Jeez, this is not fair. Oh, she wanted to jump now. Well, leaves 2 now, which is better than before. Where'd Kangaroo go? They are. This has been very unfair to me. Oh, what? You have a king me. There's 5 left. There was 6? Alright, that's another one. Oh, thank gosh. Sure, sometimes I hate this game so much.
Now you can operate it. Good work. You did the heavy lifting.
Just by fighting alone, I've gone halfway up to a level.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Fantastic.
Powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine.
Gosh, it's been an hour.
No. Just stay where you are, right? Handling the machine's my turn.
Okay. Be safe.
Have I ever told you that you suck extremely? This is a new one.
Scan it first. Stays on its legs. Look. I think it's charging up.
Like ice.
Finished charging.
No wonder why you're not doing anything. Huh, loser? Oh, okay, fine then.
You got blast on him. It's gonna explode any second.
Ow. guy like sucks.
Needs ammo.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe purge water can dampen its attacks.
I don't have any. Ow. Oh, it's a week too. Frost, don't have that. Plasma, oh great, so none of my other weapons work on it. Can I make them, can't I? Well, I can't? I've never tried to craft them here because I've never used them. Use those. It's like one reasonable thing not to do. That was to drink every potion I have. That is not helpful whatsoever.
Much better.
Look how pretty this is. Oh, come on. Oh. I swear, sometimes this game. Ah. Fun over here. Did I ever lie to you? Oh my gosh, I swear if I don't do this now, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank gosh. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
It's done.
Ugh.
You did it! There should be one more node to override.
Good. Stand by.
This?
I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Gosh, it's getting so obnoxious. This is why I hated the end of this game, because at the end it was just, oh my gosh.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreat to the sunny core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there.
Be level
heading back.
30 by the end of this.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along.
Oh my gosh, I may
Thank you.
just be instantly level 31.
We couldn't have done any of this without you.
No,
Right back
close
at you,
to
Aloy.
31. But not 31, my gosh. At one point or another, I almost like, I'm gonna call it quits. I need purge water weapons. That's the, I need purge water.
This will break my fall.
Aloy.
Her
Hello?
core is stable.
Oh, he did it.
Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge.
I'm level 30. I reached level 30. Achievement unlocked.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Oh, it was so worth it. Everything was so worth it to see that. Oh, it was so worth it. Everything I had to pay and just do it, it was so worth it to see that. It was amazing.
Aloy!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
We got saved by this robot lady. I swear. If I have to face two more things like that, I may cry. Oh, how cool is that helmet?
Beta.
Alpha and Omega.
Varl.
Give me a second.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
My gosh, I'm so glad Varl's dead. He better stay dead. This one will just be titled Yes, Yes, it finally happened. Over level 31.
What is all this from? Some kind of survival bunker?
Prelude all that remains. Is it a main quest? What gives me more health? Yes. Yep. Just more down. Nice. So what's the other thing? The thing where the face paints?
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
Hello, lady. I'm gonna cut soon this episode. Probably the first time I die, I'll come back with
Feeling better?
me winning.
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it?
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Yes, the from another mister, I call
Silent's
it.
only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Like what?
Oh.
Name sorry.
And what are those?
Exactly.
Lay my friend to rest.
This
And
one?
then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
From the...
Wait.
What? I'm very confused
Since you
though.
insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh.
That thing! I've been
The
seeing it
ancient
from my
Titans still
playthrough.
possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Ah.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Alright.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
No, that's something else. Oh my gosh. The Loch Ness Monster. Crab face. 23, what am I at? Alright, halfway there. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time. Actually, I want to do a quick couple of things. I guess you're going to be here for it. What's that? Oh, hold on. 2 shockwaves and water one. Well, that's not that good. Oh, a shield. Definitely. Guess this can work. I just want to see what I need to upgrade my stuff. So I have this shield trip cast thing, which is pretty good. I need the water and poison. I need those two. Huh. So 2 final streams will be tomorrow.
May your blade be bright. Be guided by the
Over here.
Good day, warrior.
Hello?
Outlander, I offer you an honorable trade.
Ally of the
I'm an ally of the Tanox. So... Oh yeah. Guys, remember this was mine? Oh, good times, right? Wow. I'm like rich. Come on, poison? No. Okay. Wait, what's the difference with Fire Plus? I mean... Electric, Spin Cast, Explosion, no... Oh. This is exactly what I need. Plus it's not one of my major weapons, now I have poison and water damage, plus I have them immediately, so no need to level up. That is fantastic. Oh, just what I needed. That is fantastic, so happy. What about this right here, Sunwing? Okay. If I ever need this, it's regular. We'll have these here if I ever need them. You never know.
You can trust a Tanakh to sell you good equipment.
Alright. Okay, I now can use every type of... I think I have all of them, don't I? Right? Adhesive. Oh.
honor and
That's a new one. Adhesive. So I have adhesive, acid, purge water, fire, electric, shield break. I think I have like everything now. What about you?
Your blade is to be respected, Outlander.
She's up.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
There's the Nora warrior everyone's talking about.
Hello?
Yes, I can work with this.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Envisioning the best armor you'll ever own, child.
Continue.
Worthy of Hikaru's champion.
Okay, continue.
I didn't ask you to make me anything.
But please do.
But I offered nonetheless. You should be honored.
I am honored.
Any soldier worth their marks wears armor of my making. Even Chief Hikaru.
I like that guy.
Get me the right resources and I'll craft something that'll make you the envy of all 3 clans.
How much XP do you give me? And I might consider it. Whoa. Legendary, now we're talking. Ooh. Compare. Stealth is almost for controlling machines. Oh, controlling machines.
My offer still stands. A soldier like you should only wear the best armor.
Well,
and that's what you'll get at Oka's Forge.
You want to tell me the materials maybe for it? That would be helpful, you know. Oh, always would be. Unbelievable, these people do this.
The rebels were beaten at
A rush of air.
Why is the Outlander?
What, ew. Where's my crates?
The machines the rebels control. How did we should see her spirit act.
I need restock. Where's this workbench? It was really dumb just saying, you know what, I'll make this really cool off if you just give me extra materials. Like, okay, what materials? And I don't think I'm gonna tell you. Oh, these are so annoying to get though, and I quite frankly could care less. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.